Сегодня я провожу первое интервью. Интервью будет с братом моего мужа, которого зовут Рэйден. И Остин будет мне помогать проводить интервью, потому что он не спит, и вот он будет моим маленьким помощником. Итак, начнем. Рэйден, can you please tell my friends about yourself? How old are you and where do you work and what's your hobby?
My name is Рэйден, and I am a chef at a steakhouse. And my hobbies are playing guitar, nature, going up in the mountains, going camping, fishing. I am 22 years old. I've been working where I work for now almost 10 years. Started as the dishwasher and slowly went up as the head chef.
Okay, Рэйден, what three words come in mind when you hear word Russian?
Vodka, Bellini, and the space race.
Okay. So what do you think of Russians as a nation? Like, what did you think of them before I came and you met me and then you met other Russians? What did you think before that, and what do you think now?
Actually, I've always really liked Russia. Before, obviously, I met you guys, everything was very, movie, Russian spies and stuff like that. But I think Russia and America are very kind of close-knit when it comes to, society. I feel like we should be friends more. But I really didn't know a whole lot about Russia until I met you. So.
What do you think of Russian culture? Like, is there anything that you've heard of before I came here, before other Russians came here, before you heard Russian music, heard Russian stories and history of Russia? What did you think of Russian culture before you heard of all of that?
I didn't really know a whole much. It's one of those things that I, would want to learn from it and experience it, and always wanted to go to Russia to experience it for myself.
Так что, друзья, Рэйден хочет съездить в Россию, и мы постараемся привезти его в следующий раз, но не знаю, как получится. Ну да, Рэйден хочет посетить Россию, так что ждите. Okay, Рэйден, tell me what Russian dishes have you heard of, and which one do you like the most?
Borscht. Borscht is probably my favorite ever since you made it here for us. And then pirashki is very good. Pelmeni? Pelmeni. What was the one that we had down in Vegas? Kebabs.
Shashlik.
Shashlik. That's a good one too. And vodka.
Yeah, that's a very good Russian dish.
It's the most known here.
Okay, Рэйден, tell me about cliches about Russians.
About Russians?
Yeah.
Well, I hear that vodka is basically water there, and that if you drink water, you'll get slapped. Honestly, Russians are very nice and soft-spoken, not very stereotypical of what you would hear an American think of Russia.
Рэйдену очень сложно судить о России, потому что он встретил меня, встретил еще несколько русских, и поэтому ему у него уже вот этих стереотипов нет, потому что он вообще, в общем-то, встретился с нормальными русскими людьми, поэтому ему сложно говорить о стереотипах, о клише, и, наверное, мне все-таки стоит спрашивать о клише людей на улице, других американцев, которые просто никогда в жизни не встречали русского. Да, Остин. Рэйден, can you speak some Russian words?
Да, немного. Меня зовут Рэйден. Я тебя люблю.
Okay.
And basics.
Okay. So, would you say that it was hard to remember those words in Russian?
I think the hardest part is just in English we have the past tense, future tense, and in Russia they kind of have the male, female, and different words for certain things depending on how you're saying it. So that is a little harder to learn, but once you get the hang of it, I feel like it could be, you know, it's not impossible.
And we did talk with you about the whole space race before, and I remember talking to you about it when I first came here. But is that true that Americans don't really hear the story about Gagarin being the first in the space, and that it kind of states that, well, Americans were first on the moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'd say that's true.
Okay.
And also with World War II and how World War II ended.
Okay.
Americans believe that, you know, we ended it. Didn't really.
And Russians believe that we ended it. Yeah. Сейчас я спрошу Рэйдена, так как он шеф, так как он знает много об американской кухне, я спрошу у него немножко вопросов про американскую кухню. Может быть, кому-нибудь будет интересно услышать, что он думает и что бы он привнес в кухню. Ну, в общем, слушайте вопросы. So, Рэйден, as a chef, I want you to share your experience with my friends about the American kitchen. What is the favorite thing for all Americans to eat, and what would you think Russians would like?
Favorite American food is probably cheeseburgers. Everyone loves just a nice bun and a burger with cheese, and that's about it.
Okay.
Russians, I'd say, probably would enjoy more, you know, our chicken recipes rather than steak, maybe, but I can't really say for sure.
Okay, Рэйден, now I'm going to ask you about sort of a stereotype that I've heard before. Living in Russia, I heard that people from other countries, men from other countries, think that Russian women are most beautiful. Would you say it's sort of truth that Russian women are beautiful, or would you say that they're most beautiful?
I would say that it's true that they're very beautiful. I don't know about most beautiful, but definitely, I mean, prettier than some Americans. Most.
If you had an opportunity and if you were free of the old girl's work, let's say it was vacation time, break time, if you had an opportunity to come and work in Russia in a steakhouse, because we do have some steakhouses, would you actually consider doing it?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to learn the Russian cuisine, and it's just, you know, it's like adding to your portfolio of knowledge, just, you know, knowing everything that Russians like versus Americans, and it'd be very fun. I would enjoy that, yeah.
Рэйден, what cities in Russia would you like to visit? Or I would say, what part of Russia would you like to visit?
I want to see the cities, Moscow, St. Petersburg, especially for all the history and everything. I also want to go to Siberia, to Lake Balkai, see all that. That would be a lot of fun. Take the train and everything you've told me about.
Would you rather see a city life in Russia or a village life in Russia? Or both?
Both. I think I'd prefer the village more than the city.
Okay.
But I would love to see both. You know?
Okay. Well, мне кажется, что наше интервью на сегодня закончено. Пишите в комментариях, что бы вам хотелось еще узнать об Америке, об американцах. И я могу сделать еще одно интервью с Рэйденом. Следующее мое интервью будет с Эндрю. Он также работает в ресторане отеля моего мужа, и он помогает Рэйдену, он второй шеф, второй повар. И я немножко расскажу вам об Эндрю, и следующее интервью будет с ним. Рэйден, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed it.
I did.
As much as I did, because it's very fun to hear what Americans think of Russians and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Bye. Okay. And the. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out.
Okay.
But do you like American kitchen? Okay, let me record it again. Andrew, И следующее мы... It's so weird.
Crazy American coming.